Alright guys, gals, and everything in between, I've just finished binging a show on Netflix. I want to talk about it because it's just so dang awesome. So, I'm here today to review Ozark, and Ozark is the Netflix original series about a money launderer played by Jason Bateman, and he just really wants opportunities for his family. Things go awry, and they have to go down to the Ozarks in order to try and make up this cartel money. So, this show has a very Breaking Bad-esque feel on a surface level. But anyone who tells you it's a Breaking Bad ripoff is just completely wrong. Ozark is fantastic. I watched the show and I did not stop. That's all I thought about. It had a couple dull moments, but any TV show does. I mean, it's ultimately 10 hours of television to really watch and sink your teeth into. There's gonna be some lulls. But Jason Bateman, he plays our main character. He is great. He has this serious role, and you normally see him in comedies. So it was great to see him in this sort of reluctant hero kind of position, and he really hits up the drama. The villain, played by Esai Morales, I absolutely love this actor. I feel like he gets criminally undercast in things. This dude is fantastic. He's intimidating. And Laura Linney plays one of the bitchiest wives of all time. I mean, Laura Linney in this show, it almost gives Skylar White a run for her money. The daughter, I don't know who she is, but she is in just an unredeemable character at times. And ultimately, them living out in the Ozarks and trying to launder $5 million is the season goal. It's a constant. There's always something new going on. There was only, I'd say, between episodes 5 and 6, there were some dull moments that I was like, all right, come on, let's get back to it. Because the episodes 5 and 6 really felt kind of dull. But I will say, this show loves the color blue. And I don't mean they just have blue things in the back. Oh no. They might as well have taken the film reel of this and dunked it in blue dye and then just said, there you go, it's art. And you can tell it's kind of done to be an artistic feel. It's super over desaturated, then it's pretty much only the color blue. Like, I'm pretty sure that's like the only color you could see at times. There were a couple times that they did do some interesting color contrasts though. When they're in Mexico or things like that, it's a very orange and reddish color. And that was an interesting dynamic, and you can tell they were trying to make the colors represent what's going on. But then there were like 1 or 2 shots that they forgot about where it just didn't have any color correction at all, and I sat there and I was like, well, that's different. And it was like, oh my god, color. That's different. A lot different. After a while, you get the hang of it, and it actually visually is incredible. And Jason Bateman actually directed a lot of the episodes. So props to Jason Bateman. Holy crap, he actually should get an award for direction with particularly episodes 9 and 10. The finale of this season is just nail-bitingly intense. I absolutely, because he's not like a badass. He's not sitting there like, all right, I'm going to take up this gun. I'm going to waste these cartel guys. No, he's trying to think his way out of situations. He's a smart man. He calculates numbers. As he's trying to get all these businesses, a lot of times there are some hostilities. And lo and behold, he's got to think his way out. And I like that they made him a thinking hero, because you don't see very many of those nowadays. And admittedly, when I write and direct a lot of stuff, I like my heroes to shoot their way out. But he was thinking. It's such smart writing. And I have to praise that. The writing is just phenomenal. And they do things that are unconventional. I won't spoil anything, but like, there's characters that you expect certain TV tropes to happen and say, okay, well, this is where this is going to happen. And they don't. It's because they're keeping you on your toes and you're thinking. And that is great. I didn't know what to expect half the time. They did classic tension building, cutting away from certain violent aspects to make you think and be like, what happened? It was just cool seeing all these characters. And I'm very curious to see if it gets a season 2, because please go watch this show. I want this to have a season 2. To see where it goes and what they're going to think of. Because there's just these characters that show up and you have no idea what purpose they have. And then you think back on various things and you're like, oh my god, that actually had ties to here and here. Everything means something in this show. There's seldom a wasted frame. So I have to say, please go watch Ozark Season 1. It's 10 episodes. I guarantee you, if you're not hooked by the end of Episode 2, when there's this confrontation in a public restroom, then I don't know what you're on, because it's seriously fantastic. It does, again, slow down, I'd say, on episodes 5 and 6, I want to say, but it does redeem itself for an incredible finale, and seriously, just please go watch it. It's excellent. So, alright guys, gals, and everything in between, what did you think of Ozark? Do you think it's going to get renewed for a season 2? Don't forget to like and subscribe. Got plenty more videos coming to you. Love you guys.